well. Learning how to prompt correctly is probably the biggest business skill of the next 5 years. Understanding how to have a conversation with an AI to get what you need to get from it, understanding the role it needs to have, the context it needs to be given, how to guide it along that path to giving you what you're expecting. That is the super skill at this point. And it's what makes you AI enhanced for whatever job you're going to do.
And where do you learn that skill? What kind of channels for education would you choose?
Well, I think a lot of it's just AI, that people just are hesitant to ask AI questions. Deep research is you need to spend $20 a month on ChatGPT, on Claude, on Gemini, and Perplexity. And for $80 a month, you run deep research every day on anything you need to understand better. And instead of getting a 4-paragraph response from a general prompt, you get a 10 to 40 page guide on the thing you needed to understand. And either you read it all or you scan it, depending on what you need to do. And in particular, for things like this, if you don't know how to prompt AI well, ask the AI how to prompt well. And I guarantee you it will teach you how to do it. And you'll learn and you'll iterate. The biggest issue is people think that you can ask an AI something, a simple question, and expect a good answer. And obviously, shit in, shit out. You ask a bad question, you get a bad answer. You ask an incomplete question, you get an incomplete answer. So you need to have a much deeper prompt that gives more context and more guidelines, like you're talking to a junior employee or an intern or whatever, to really guide them to make sure you get what you need. So that's the first step. But then the second thing people don't do is then they don't follow up. And the real value in working with generative AI for these kind of learning and strategic conversations is to just keep following up with questions, because now it's going to understand even more of what you're looking for. And by the time you get done with that conversation, you have gotten a very, very good answer. But you shouldn't expect to get that the first time around, even with a great prompt. Although you can if you learn to prompt incredibly well. But that's, you can learn this from people. But the reality is, like most things now, you can just ask the AI to explain it to you. And then when you don't understand something, ask the question and just keep asking questions, and it will keep answering them. And if you're the kind of person who learns that way, I mean, not everybody likes to learn, and not everybody is somebody who learns from things. But that's, again, this isn't necessarily good news for everyone, but it is good news for motivated entrepreneur type mindsets, people who are more lifelong learners, people who love to pick up new subjects and figure them out, 80-20 kind of things, where you don't need to master something, you just need to learn to do it really good. You need to do it well enough. That kind of approach, AI can guide you through most of it.